What's up, everybody? I'm Adam. Welcome back to The Grilling Dad. Today we're talking Big Macs. Now, in my mind, the Big Mac is the iconic American fast food burger. When I was growing up, we didn't eat at McDonald's a whole lot, but when we did, it was usually kids' meals, or more often, it was stuff off the dollar menu. So for me, the Big Mac has always been this holy grail item. It was never the double quarter pounder or the quarter pounder. It was always the Big Mac. So today, we're making Big Macs with some improvements. So we're calling our kind of side-by-side comparison Big Mac the Better Mac. You know, it's going to be everything about the Big Mac, but nicer, basically, and hopefully more delicious. We're also going to make what we're calling the Mini Mac, which is a single patty version of the Big Mac, you know, for the kids. Now let's cover our ingredients, and then we're going to get right on to cooking. So we've got our beef patties. This is 80-20 beef. We have three 3-ounce patties. The Big Mac uses 2-ounce patties, so in total we're going to have 50% more beef. This is just a little spare guy that I'll cook off as well. We have our sesame seed buns. This one is for our Big Mac. You can see we've got the third piece of bun there. This one is for our Mini Mac. We've got our pickles, our homemade special sauce, some shredded lettuce, and the iconic American cheese. We're also going to rehydrate some minced onion to put that on our burger. This is also in our sauce. So now we have our sauce ingredients on this side of the island. We've got some rehydrated minced onion in there, some garlic powder, some sweet relish. We have a little bit of the liquid from the dill pickles as well to get some of the vinegar from that. We have mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise. Now, the full recipe for this with exact measurements is going to be down in the description. We have whipped this up already off camera, as well as making all of our burger balls. Now that's all the ingredients that is required for this Big Mac. So now we're going to get out to the griddle and start cooking. We're going to wait for our griddle to come up to temperature here. I'm looking for 350 plus degrees, and then we'll get to smashing our burgers. I'm going to warm up my burger press a little bit. I have a hypothesis that helps it release a little bit better when you use it to smash the burger. Alright, our griddle's up to temp here. Yeah, almost 400 in some spots. That's fine. So we're going to go ahead and get our meat on there. Nice little sizzle. We're going to use some parchment paper to just make sure that we don't have any sticking issues. Press that burger patty out nice and thin. We're going to season with a little Kinder's salt, pepper, and garlic mix. And now on this, we're looking, I don't know if you can really see, but we got juices bubbling through in the middle of the burger. That's exactly what we're looking for. You know, a lot of people refer to that as the burger being kind of lacy. And we want this burger to be well done. We're not looking for any medium rare, anything like that. This burger is going to cook all the way through. We want the griddle nice and hot so we get a really good, hard Maillard reaction on both sides. That's going to produce this deep brown crust on the burger, and that's what makes an iconic smash burger. So that's going to give our Big Mac a lot more flavor and that little bit of extra something. So now I actually think that this is probably done enough to flip. So I'm going to give it a flip, put a piece of cheese, or season it real quick, then put a piece of cheese on it. And it's going to be done here in just a couple seconds, actually. Alright, so that dark brown, that's exactly what we're looking for. And I'm going to sprinkle it with just a little bit of SPG. Top it with a piece of cheese and let that go. You can go ahead and get a couple more started here. Now I'm trying to stay away from kind of anything this side of this line here, because the burner actually starts somewhere right in here. So this is warm. It's a good spot to keep your food warm. That's another important thing, to kind of know how your griddle cooks. So I know it's warmer in here. It's not hot. It's not really a good cooking temperature, so I'm avoiding that area. So now these two are done. I'm going to get those on a plate. Got that cheese a little bit melted, which again is going to set us a little bit apart from the McDonald's Big Mac. As their cheese goes on cold. I'm going to give this a little scrape. Push away the little bit of seasoning and cheese that fell off. Re-smear the griddle here. We're going to finish cooking our last couple burgers here, and then we'll get inside and assemble. All right, everybody, we're back from the griddle. Now it's time to assemble our Better Mac and our Mini Mac. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to lay down some sauce, some of our homemade sauce, on this bottom bun. I love this sauce, so I'm going to put it on pretty thick. I'm going to put on a little bit of our shredded lettuce, arguably the worst part of a Big Mac, but we have to include it. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these burger patties. I'm going to top this with a little bit of our rehydrated minced onion, a little bit more of our sauce. I'm going to put on our middle bun, and now we're going to repeat. A little bit more. And now I'm going to top this with a couple big deli style dill pickles. I think I'm going to try to fit 3 of them on here, because I also love pickles. That looks terrible, doesn't it? Now we'll top this off with our bun, and that is a Big Mac. Now we're going to just repeat this whole process again with our Mini Mac. This will just be a single patty. I'll go a little bit faster. Woo-wee! Now let's get to testing. All right, we got our burger assembled here. This is our Better Mac, and this is exactly how this Big Mac came out of the box. Little kitty wampus. I think that's also kind of iconic Big Mac. So we're going to go ahead and give these a taste side by side. I'm going to start with the original Big Mac, and then hopefully end on a high note with our Better Mac. Let's dive in. I do love me a Big Mac. I can't hate on it too much. It's delicious. But now let's try our Big Mac. This is a big boy. Oh my gosh. These burgers aren't even on the same planet. You know, I would not have said that the McDonald's Big Mac was tough by any means, but when I bite into the Better Mac, it just gives way as you bite through it. It just kind of comes apart. It's like begging to be chewed and swallowed. It's phenomenal. So I'd say we smashed this burger out of the park. This is a home run. This is an improvement all the way around. The bun is better. The patties are better. The sauce is thicker and chunkier. We got 2 slices of cheese. We got probably about the same amount of lettuce, which is negligible. Just enough so you don't feel like a giant pig, right? It's like a little bit of a salad on there. The onions, they're not super sharp, which is kind of perfect, right? They just kind of complement the whole burger. Taste a little bit of the pepper. It's not super pepper forward. It's great. So thanks everybody for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out the rest of our Grilling Dad content. It's all content made by dads for dads. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to eat some of these McDonald's French fries. Still tough to beat these. See you next time.